Hello and welcome back to my Loop Hero Let's Play. We're going to pick up right where we left off last time. I did want to point out that we got a couple of new encyclopedia things here, or at least one. Sturdy stool. I think the other ones we had. Yep, sturdy stool. That's the bed. So we've got that cleared now. I've looked a little bit more into it. We are going to keep going for this. Yeah, getting 8 metal. That is going to take some time, probably. We have 7 right here. It takes 13. So we need a total of 7 plus 5 fragments. Yeah, that's a lot. But once we get this, I'm telling you, I feel like we're going to have a pretty big jump. The other thing we need to figure out is how to get these, this plant material. I'm pretty sure it comes from plant beings. We haven't gotten anything regarding that yet, that I see anyways. So I'm not really sure, but we need to unlock forest and we need to unlock river, which means we need a lot of these expansion orbs as well. Plus we'll have to get this, which is something else we don't know how to make. I mean, I do technically, but you guys don't yet unless you've played the game before. Anyways, I also overlooked that on the farm you get the wheat fields when you actually place a farm. I'm really been trying to save for this so that we can do our rogue runs. I still feel like having the smelter unlocked with the rogue is probably the most beneficial thing. Everything else will come quickly. We'll be able to get orbs of expansion, at least in theory, much quicker. But I'm also remembering endgame, so it may or may not be that easy. In any event, we are going to go ahead and jump in. I'll first show you, like right now, the only thing we can craft is this stuff, but we don't want to use our metal, obviously. Our supply, we now have, we can actually go to this is like a summary page that summarizes all the buffs you have, buffs and debuffs. So, attackers will receive 2 damage per hit. Hero's damage is increased by 5% when he's within the range of a road lantern, which we don't even have, or beacons. You know, maybe we should take beacons. 2% to maximum HP, but minus 2% healing at the campfire. We're going to try it. And just a flat regen bonus as long as we have some sort of form of regen. So let's go here. Let's turn on beacons. So we get 20% attack speed for all units, and movement speed is just really not that important considering we can like speed time up now. I don't know if that's really worth it. Whatever. We're going to leave it off because I just don't think we need it. Yeah, so we're good there. Again, we're going to run with our warrior. I can't wait to be able to step up the difficulty, but right now the only main thing we know we're after is this, but of course everything's going to build up and we'll use it eventually, so let's go ahead and get started. Let's see if the loot gods are going to bless us today or not. Also, something to keep in mind is stuff that's in this inventory over here and then at the end gets converted. That's part of how we get the additional materials that we're going to need. So, okay, this is a prime example for this would be really good for the blood grove, and that means we need a grove either here or here. We can't place it here, obviously, so we need to reserve this space. So that being said, we'll put this here to block. We'll start our mountains. Typically I like to start the other ones up here. I'm going to try something different and not leave a line in between. I don't remember why. There's got to be a reason why I do that typically. So we'll start our mountains here. Okay, I'm gonna try to remember to always like expand this. We got nothing better, so that's great. Okay, so what I was getting at here was your materials for not pebbles, but the ore. When this gets to the end, it snakes as like an inventory, and when it gets converted, it turns into the metal. So, you know, that could be, well, that's part of how you get that stuff. So 4 to 6 is better than 3 to 5. Okay. We haven't really gotten a whole lot of stuff yet. I'm gonna put down one of these just as a quest type thing. Maybe we'll get lucky with that. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and put this down here because we want to set up for our blood grove that we will hopefully get relatively soon. 4 to 6, so it's exactly the same. But this is the only downside. We can't really use meadows until we get that right side rock out. So I should have built it from the other direction probably, but... we need to start getting some sort of drops here, so... a little worrisome first, but at least we got that. Oh, that's a massive jump in power. That, on the other hand, is not. Looks like that was the quest. Okay. Now, one thing we definitely want to note here. What I'm looking for here is, you want to get this as close to the beginning as you can, but at the same time, you don't want to have a bunch of spiders and stuff spawning in the area where this spawns, or the chest won't appear. And if you've been watching the other episodes, I've made that mistake a couple of times already, so I prefer to not do that, obviously. Okay, treasury, that's good. Go ahead and put some of these down because we need the healing per day here. Got another treasury right away. That's great. Nothing else so far, which is a bit worrisome here. So now we can put our meadows down this right side. We need to get as many of the meadows down as we can because that's our HP heal per day. And that's how we were surviving some of that other stuff. 6 to 10, that's automatically better. We'll go ahead and take that. Regen and damage to all. I think I'll take that as well. Of course it's a mimic. That's disappointing. Okay, well at least we got a shield, so that's a huge upgrade. 17 defense versus 4. Absolutely amazing. We got another grove, so we can set up. We can essentially set up another, like, well, we don't even have the blood grove yet. We need one for here first, then we could follow one here, and we could actually put one here. 3 is probably the max that I'd want to put out, though, because otherwise we might get ourselves in a bit of trouble. $8 to 12, but does not have vampirism. Right now we've got 16% vampirism. I think I'm just going to hold. Okay, here's our blood grove. Let's go ahead and just immediately set that up. Great. Remember, the blood golems that come out of those things, they hit hard, but they give you some really nice loot. So, okay, what else do we need to do? We need to block. Again, if we're going to do this, we need to be able to block the area. Huh. The thought had just crossed my mind, you know, maybe well, I was going to say do more of these to block stuff rather than spiders, but if we do that, it's going to make it harder for us, honestly. Spiders are probably slightly easier. Okay, and we don't have a way to get rid of that, so that was pretty dumb. Unfortunate. And of course, one spawned immediately, which is not that great for us, but okay. We're doing okay right now, though. This is going to be rough. Okay. 8% way higher health, though. Yeah, we're going to have to take that for... We can't pass that up. That's simply too good. I really want to get rid of this. Yeah, that's not great. Okay, here's our second blood grove. Maybe we do it here. Cover as much area as we can with it. We'll just put some random... Maybe we'll put something here. That could work. Okay, our weapon is starting to show some serious weakness. Okay, well, our armor's good. Okay, let's see what we get here. Okay, now we might try this. Since we're so early into it, every counter... I mean, we have 7% chance to counter. Let's just try this one. Heals. Cool. We'll give that one a shot. Give us something good. Okay, that's decent. We lose our 7% counter right away, though, if we do that. Yep, we're doing it. Gotta have the damage. The shield we have equipped is still better. We're trying to boost that HP as quick as we can. Okay, so we've got another battlefield that we can put out. We'll put it here. We're going to spawn another one of these. This might actually be really bad for us, but... Oh, that was a misplay. I did not mean to put it there. That was so stupid. Oh, that's bad. Very bad for us. Let's see if we get lucky with this. It's a worse version, essentially, of what we have. Ooh, so we could drop some defense and get a lot of counter off that. Just based off of the... Oops. Just based off of that, it might be worth trying this. What is that going to be? So 6 health per counter, basically. I mean, we're losing 7 defense for that, but it's 19% chance to counter. I don't know. You could go either way with this. Since we're about to come up on a group of 3, I think I'm going to try it. That may be bad. And now, of course, we get the vampirism, but that's only 6. This is really bad. Actually, that actually worked pretty decently. 362 and 12% vampirism. That is an upgrade. Okay. That's not bad. I do kind of wish we could get rid of that, but we unfortunately just cannot do it right now. We're going to spawn another one of those anytime now. I'm really kind of surprised. There it is. I was going to say, I'm surprised we haven't done it yet. Well, we got nothing to fear now, so we might as well just keep putting this stuff out. Where are all the Oblivion cards? That's what I want to know. We're getting some health here. That was pretty good. We've already got our first flesh golem, I think is what they're called. So that's something. This combination might be working pretty decent for us right now. Currently, it's not the worst, but it could feel better, I think. Okay, we got 5. Lose all our evasion. This gives less counter, but more defense. I mean, they're good pieces, but... I mean, do you give that up for attack speed and more defense? That's the only counter I have. Maybe it's worth additional, maybe it's worth additional defense. That's possible. Okay, now this ring is... I don't know why I haven't been upgrading the ring. I mean, regen, I guess that has been helping us. We're going to upgrade it. But remember, we need these to drop off. Okay, that's a pretty big jump in just straight damage. I think we're going to have to take this and lose our evasion. Or at least 10% of it anyways. Oh, it's a lot of goblins. Okay, what did we just get here? 16% attack speed is definitely good. Because we have the card, or the level up that we have, counter is kind of important at this point. Oh, we finally got one of these. Get rid of that one at least. Okay. So we just need a couple of groves. We've got to cover this spot, and that spot. I believe that's all we need to worry about now. So, so we lose attack speed, but the 14 plus 3 gives us the 17, and we get a little bit more counter. I mean, attack speed is amazing, but right now it's just, I just don't think it's that important. Okay, you see all that converting? This is what we're actually here for. We're on loop 5, but we really should try to hold out if we can. Regen. Wow, that's a massive amount of evasion. See, when those convert, they go right to this. Let's see, what does it say? Okay. Maybe we'll put some spiders over here just for, I don't know, just for fun. It's only a matter of time before we spawn yet another little goblin, bro. Can't believe I did that. That's annoying. What do we have here? I'm going to interrupt it right here. This just does not seem that good. And this counterattack. Oh, okay. Well, we're running a counter build. 10% chance upon hit of stunning for 1 second. We tried that before. I think I'm going to go with this. We're kind of committed now. Okay, here we go. This is going to be the real test. Wow, that was some high-end loot there. Very nice. We're already up to 3. I think we need 8. Okay, now this I would consider for sure. Attack speed, damage to all, pure damage. This is a little bit lower but has regen. Evasion and vampirism. And regen. Wow, that's very rare. Defense, evasion, and vampirism. Or I can just get straight... See, I don't want to drop my counter, though. So I'm more likely to do this. This is actually a lower ring. That's kind of funny. I think I'm going to swap that. And I'm going to swap this. I'm getting pretty close on health again. But we are doing it. Another goblin thing. Again, not ideal, but we're not at full health again, so that's a bit worrisome. We're starting loop 6. I mean, he's hitting hard now. He's hitting pretty hard. We're just not getting any of the Oblivion cards. Lots of evasion stuff. Yeah, that was a misclick because I accidentally had it there instead of pulling it down. That was my fault. For sure. How close are we up here? Let's see. Ooh. Counter. Wow. Wow. Okay. Maybe we go all in on the counter. Vampirism would drop quite a bit. I don't know how the heck we're going to heal. I'm tempted to go counter because that's supposed to be healing us, remember? Oh, during evade. I'm such an idiot. Did not read that fully. All I saw was counterattack. So without evasion, that skill is useless. That is definitely disappointing. Okay, well, I have no evasion now, so that skill is never going to proc. Well, we did get that, so that's something, I guess. Or 60, that's pretty good. Our weapon is still okay, but it could definitely be better now. Oh, we got silverware? What was that? +2 to hero damage against all undead. Kind of cool. Let's see what we get with this. Okay. You'll notice this type of shield almost always has counter on it, right? Whereas this one's mostly damage to all. This one's most of the time has vampirism. As you start getting this and you start liking certain builds, this one typically has regen on it. So yeah, like you'll start getting used to what spawns with what. Okay, well let's see if we can survive. I mean, all things considered, even though we're not getting the Oblivion cards, you know, maybe these guys aren't as bad, assuming you have a relatively decent build. I could plonk a lot of villages down, but if we have to go another round, we're basically dead. I think we're going to need to go with round 7, or loop 7 anyways, so... Got some garlic. Nice. See, so now we're getting some drops. I definitely don't want to lose any of this stuff. At the beginning of the game, this stuff is really, really impactful. You know, I'm pretty sure these can't feed into the into this village. I'm gonna plop this down and just see what happens. It is a little scary. Still no destruction cards to get rid of this stuff. Nothing super important to take here. It doesn't look like. That's ought to be scary. With a vampire, yikes. Another treasury. Wow. Maybe I should consider using the small rocks to finish these, because we're getting really close. We've already gotten 5 of these, right? That is really quite good. We might actually have enough to unlock it really soon. I don't want to get ahead of myself though, because we could get messed up here pretty bad. Like, we could probably almost spawn him on this loop. Let's see how we do on this. Counter, wow, okay. We didn't get any drops though. That's a bit unfortunate, but okay. So now we're gonna start losing stuff. So if we're gonna YOLO it, we need to do it like now. We'll put that there. We'll put this here. And we'll put that there. I actually think we might be able to fight him. The real question, though, is could we survive it? I mean, even if we die, we can take our loot, but I'd prefer to not die, obviously. I think I'm going to hold and hope for the best. There is a 7. Okay, so that is way higher damage. Just based off that. Maybe we just leave it. We don't add anything else until we absolutely have to, because this is going to be scary, but we only have to go through this one more time. Yeah, I probably could force spawn this right now. We only get 700 of 1100 though, and that makes me a bit worried. I think we're going to try to continue on. Let's just see. This could be bad, but we need, what we really need is all this, so that's why I'm doing it mainly. Counter. And we get to finish this, another one of these. We really need counter stuff now. It's kind of funny. Almost never run counter. Okay, well there's that. Great. Another regen ring. 2.4 versus 3.6, but you get attack speed as well. I mean, vampirism is part of what's keeping us alive, so, but if I take the counter off, that's also, it's too bad we took this. Yeah, this, I gotta keep that. We're getting more of this. We're already at 6. That's amazing, actually. When these convert, they convert into that, it's like a white paper type thing. Tomes or something like that. Okay, what do we get from this chest? Anything good? Okay, well, now that might be worth swapping. I don't know. We need to stay at full health if we can. I just don't know if that's worth it. A lot of vampirism now. Okay, well there's that. Okay, by the way, in the last video I said nothing spawned when clearly something spawned at like the bottom. Like it was down here at the bottom and it was like the bottom middle or bottom right or something, and I just completely missed it. But luckily we still won, so my bad. It was an oversight. Okay, here it is. So there's an 8. Okay, so I'm going to put this on and just see how it does. If I don't like it, I'll put this sword on. Okay, this has counter in it. Oh, but then we lose our vampirism. But maybe that's worth it. You get regen, too. I think I'm going for it. Boom. Our vampirism's still at 22%. We should be okay. Hopefully. Well, that felt like it took longer. Okay, we got a mining pick as well. Okay, cool. Oh, here we go. If we get that, it's almost guaranteed that we'll win. Hopefully. Because that's a full res. Assuming we make it that far. There's really no telling right now. Now, if we want this other thing to proc, where is it? 35% chance to perform a counterattack when you evade. So if we want that, then we have to swap counter for evade, which doesn't seem very wise. At least not with our current build, anyways. What we got here? 14% to counter, lose some vampirism, evasion. We can still put this on if we want it. It's a lot of counters, but oh my gosh, we finally got one of these. Okay, you saw we just got another orb of expansion because of that. Nice. I think we might still be able to win this, but I'm going to go ahead and just do this because I'd like to finish this if I can. My instinct is to get rid of this tile. We're so low on health. This is going to be brutal. Yeah, when they becomes a leader, that's really bad. Okay, evasion and counter. Wow, I don't know. That could be worth putting on right before the boss. We're obviously going to die. There's no doubt about that. We are definitely going to die to the Lich King, or the Lich first, and then we'll have a full res, and hopefully we can pull it off then. This assumes we even make it. Look at this, we're already at 7. We're definitely going to get the 8 we need, so that feels amazing. Same stats, but with evasion instead of vampirism. And this is just a damage boost regardless. We got just one more tile. We're almost dead. There's our last potion. Okay, well, at least we can finish this. That worked out nicely. We already got it. Boom. Oh, this is a pretty good run. Even if we lose, we still win, because we got this. By the way, the memory fragments is what this turns into if you let them convert here at the end. Okay, well, yeah, I mean, I'd say none of this really matters, but I'll do it anyways. Just because I hate goblins, I'll blow that thing up. Okay. Alright, so we are definitely going to immediately die, and then we'll come back, and hopefully we'll be ready to rock after that. The question is, do we go ahead and just upgrade? I think we just upgrade our damage. That's a huge jump. I think we're going to do it. Okay, we got all this on the line. $954. Oh, see that pure damage? I think that is. It's undead. Interesting. So here's our death. Okay, now we get to hopefully come back. Let's resurrect. Let's hope we can make it now. Oh no. I think we got this. Oh yeah, I think we got this, but only because of the resurrection. Otherwise we'd be done. Wow, look at that. Nice. Not that I can see it, of course, but... So, it's still giving us the same couple of options here, so... Oh, that's one of the things we need. This is good. So we get 4 more of those on top of this, plus we have some at the base, so that's you can consider that 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Got 13 of that, and it's one run. I think we're going to take this again. Food is good. 6, that turns that into 9. Not much there, not much here, but we'll still take it. Now, if we were strong enough, like when we are with our rogue, probably the next run, we might keep going and trying to farm some stuff here if we're feeling powerful enough. But for now, we get to keep all this: miner's pick, silverware, some garlic. So let's go ahead and we got ourselves another orb of immortality. That's an astral orb, so that'll unlock on our little like bestiary type thing. All right, so let's retreat. Excellent. Let's first go to our encyclopedia and let's see what we got that unlocked that's new. Okay, astral orb drops for mages and cosmic. We kind of got that for free. Here's our miner's pick, so that's what that is. And here's our garlic. And then in addition to that, we got some silverware. So this kind of unlocking some of the slots here. That's kind of cool. Okay. Now, here it is. We've got it. We've got more than enough. Look at this. We're at 23 now. Wow. We're doing quite well. So that run, just in of itself, we can unlock probably multiple things, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. We're definitely doing this. The smelter can't go on either of these two positions. I'm going to put it to the right because remember, these two are reserved, if I remember correctly. So here we go. You ready? Bam. So that did unlock the storm card. That's cool. It's not really... It's not the main reason why we did this, though, because now what we can do... This is just to kind of show you. First, I want to go into supply. There's no reason not to put stuff in until we run out of... I think this is going to be... Yeah, this is there. So we'll swap this and that. Oh, no, it goes here, actually. Oh, we're at 7 of 7. Got it. Well, we don't need this in anyway, so that's fine. So now we're capped on what we currently have available. So cool. And this is the summary in case you're interested. Okay. Now, let's just go into build and let's see what else can we actually do here. We could put a cemetery down. We could put a mud hut down. Does that unlock anything other than... Okay. This is very important mid and end game for sure. Right now, it's probably not as important. Ooh, we're almost at a warehouse. Wow. That's amazing. Oh, we can already do the library. That is insane. Don't have what I need for either of these two. These two will be the most pivotal part now that we've unlocked what we have for the rogue. Once we get both of these unlocked, we'll be blasting through the maps at that point, more than likely. And this will actually make something really, really awesome later. The towers are good, but I personally, knowing how the game works, while this can help you early game, it's just not that needed, I don't think. We're gonna find out though, because let's just take a look at this. Yeah, we have enough for this, but I don't think this is a priority, quite honestly. If anything, what we probably should do is hold, because if I get the cemetery, then that means we're going to be back on the warehouse, and we're now currently maxed out on slots. And as we start doing runs, we're going to need more slots. So the sooner you can expand this, and you only get 2, it's 0 of 2 right now that we have. I'm going to hold. We can always do the farm later and stuff too, which we'll need to do to get the wheat fields card, and eventually we'll be playing around with all of that stuff. But for now, as unfortunate as that is, let's go in and look at our new card here. Okay, so there's the Storm Temple, and here's the Arsenal. Check out what this does. We're going to immediately enable that. Unlocks an additional equipment slot. It now does reduce item quality by 15%, but when you see what this does per class, I still think it's probably the best card in the game. The Storm, this is kind of cool, and again, we'll play around with it, but for now, we're not really gonna mess with that too terribly much. I'm trying to think, do I want this or do I want Meadows? I was thinking about running this with the Rogue, but maybe we'll just do the Meadows and the Rocks to start with. I don't know. We'll see. It's hard to figure all that out right now because I just don't know where my power curve is. Okay. Well, this has been really exciting. Hopefully you guys are excited too, because the next run we're going to try to put some of our Rogue stuff to the test, and you're going to see each character now will have an additional slot that they can get armor in because of that golden card. And that, in turn, makes you way more powerful. So, we will pick it up here in the next episode. Hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time. Have a good one.